state. Well, except Louisiana. We're also the first ever where you get to be the brand. You heard it. Meet the requirements and get your own brand at the dispensary. Your brand, fully paid for by the company, and you earn on company-wide revenue. Your brand can be featured right alongside celebrities and mega influencers such as Dan Bilzerian with Ignite, Holly Barker with Happy Snacks, Scotty Huss with Biscotti, and so much more. Rolling Stone magazine said, if it seems like a new state is legalizing cannabis nearly every week, don't worry, you're not high. It is indeed happening at an unprecedented pace. CNBC calls it the new gold rush. Forbes says the market could grow by 700%. And the Wall Street Journal calls it a tremendous market. We're currently in 26 countries and growing. Industry icons are saying that CannaGlobe is the most innovative, disruptive, and compelling business model this industry has ever seen. You're probably asking yourself, how is this legal? Here's how. All our products are compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill. So what's the opportunity for you? To become a virtual dispensary owner without all the hassles. No experience is required. No storefront, no inventory, no licensing, and best of all, no apologies. And is 100% legal. You can become a virtual dispensary owner. There are 3 ways you can take advantage of this opportunity. 1. You can become an affiliate by simply purchasing any product on AutoShip and get paid 20% on all your customers' purchases. 2. Or you can become a VDO for a one-time fee of $2.99 plus $25 per month. You receive a business sample kit. You can earn up to 85% in commissions, unlimited levels, and you get trained by a certified trainer. However, if you are serious about making money, we highly recommend you become a VDO Pro so that you can get paid to train VDOs whether on your team or not, and you will receive training from a certified trainer. What do? It's simple and fun. You acquire a handful of customers and teach others to do the same. Simply share your QR code or your link, and every time someone buys something, you get paid. You can also share sample products with your friends, or host a party and share all the favors. It doesn't take long before you can have all kinds of people doing the very same thing. Here's how it works. You can earn from $100 to $275 every time you personally enroll a qualified VDO, and $75 to $175 every time someone in your network does the same thing. You can also earn from 15 to 27% on all your personal customers and 3 to 12% to unlimited levels every time a customer makes a purchase anywhere in your network. While we do not make any income claims, this is an example of how the compensation plan structure works. An area VDO that enrolls 3 QVDOs and helps them each acquire a handful of customers and duplicate that 6 levels. The area VDO would approximately earn $100,000 plus $18,000 per month in residual income. But the comp plan doesn't stop at 6 levels. It pays to unlimited levels. While this is a financial opportunity, the real reward is we get to change the world by transforming lives with these sacred plants. We put smiles back on faces, happiness in hearts, laughter in lives, and health back in the home. Thank you for watching. Now, please get back with the person that shared this video with you and get started today.
All right. You guys, for those of you that just came into the room, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you guys for taking our time out of your busy schedule. Right now, during this time, I want to give you guys my testimony. I want to give you my why on why I started my own virtual dispensary. In 2014, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Although the doctors have no clue what causes the disease, it's classified as an autoimmune disease, a chronic inflammatory bowel disease that affects the lining of the digestive system, right? Before I knew anything about medical marijuana and how it may improve symptoms of Crohn's disease, My husband, y'all, experimented with marijuana on me. Now, from 2017 to 2022, I was being admitted in the hospital at least 4 times a month for 3 years straight. I was losing weight rapidly, losing my hair, losing my fingernails, my toenails, and even losing my confidence. One particular day, I was in the ER and I had been placed in a room to be admitted into the hospital. At this point, I'm tired, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired of the nurses sticking me with the needles. I'm tired of the IVs. I'm tired of the nurses. I just wanted out. I was tired of all of the pain medicine, everything. So I kindly asked the nurse, I said, unplug me from everything. I was going home. Literally. I was just tired, y'all. And so I called my husband to pick me up. He leaves work to pick me up from the hospital only to find out that I left the hospital against the doctor's orders. My husband, y'all, he was so upset with me. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. It was done. I was tired. But y'all, guess what? My husband went in the kitchen. Once we got home, he kindly went into the kitchen and he went and he warmed up some chicken broth. He warmed that chicken broth up on the stove, y'all, and he sprinkled some Mary Jane in that chicken broth. And he said, here, Nicole, drink this. You are not going to die on me. And I was like, what? He was like, drink this. You are not going to die on me. I had gotten down to like 145 pounds at that point. At that very moment, y'all, when I took that first sip of that chicken broth with that Mary Jane in it, healing began in my body immediately. I'm talking about immediately, y'all. And so I was on TikTok and I was just going through the emotions. You know, I was hurting, I was going through depression and just going through videos on TikTok. And I see this young man, Superman, WHIC Danto. I see him on TikTok and he was advertising his business as a virtual dispensary owner. So I'm like, oh, okay, then let me see what he got going on. Thinking that I'm going to, check him out just to help him out. But little did I know, y'all, I didn't know God had something in store for me. So I reached out to Danto and he let me know what the opportunity was and we connected and the rest is history. So I thought it would, I saw fit. I'm gonna say that. I saw fit for me to become a virtual dispensary owner because I am a product of a healer from cannabis. I know for a fact cannabis is a healer. I know that for a fact. So I didn't think twice when he offered me the opportunity. I pray and hope you guys look at this opportunity and think about building wealth and, building great health. So that is my testimony. That is my why. And so I want to take this time, y'all, to introduce the person who brought me into this opportunity. And we call him Superman, but I call him Mr. HWIC, my sponsor, the person who brought me in on this amazing opportunity. You guys, I want you to give him a warm welcome, Mr. Danto Williams.
Hello world, it's your boy, the one and only, the DONTO, baby, the HWIC, the head wheelchair in charge. So today I am going to go over the product of the week that's in our dispensary and give a hand for Triple P from Tennessee. So what I'm going to go over is our Amanita muscaria mushroom plus HHC vape. And so what that is, the muscaria, Amanita muscaria is the mushroom that you see on the Mario's brother. When he eats that mushroom, he grows big and he gets that power. And it's for brain power. So let me go over what that mushroom can do for you, health-wise. Actually, those are the vapes that you see right there on the screen. They come in 4 flavors. You got lemon ice, spearmint, strawberry, banana, banana ice, and blueberry raspberry. So Amanita muscaria can help reduce pain, reduce skin problems, reduce stress, also reduce the severity of depressive symptoms, and reduce insomnia. Y'all probably wondering what is the HHC. Well, the HHC comes from the cannabis plant. It comes from the cannabis plant, and what it does, I'm gonna give you the benefits of it. It don't give you the psychotherapy or that high feeling, but it does have benefits. Which one of those benefits is pain relief? The second one is anxiety and stress relief. Also, the HHC can help with sleep aid. Also can help with appetite stimulation. The last one is going to be neuroprotective properties. Helps with brain inflammation, helps to protect the brain cells, and which are definitely an advantage for people that have Parkinson's or Alzheimer's disease. So the Amanita muscaria, because I don't do the THC, but I will do these mushroom products, and we have serving the dispensary. So this is why I'm super excited about this product. Can help increase your brain power, help you to go to sleep, less stress. So I think it's just one of the best products in the dispensary. So I'm gonna turn it back over to Triple P from Tennessee.
All right, all right, all right. For those of you that just came into the room, thank you all for coming. Christina, Antoine, Lisa, Regina, Chandra, thank y'all for coming, y'all. Give me some hearts in the comments to let me know you want to give me some good energy, because I'm going to give you some good energy back. I appreciate you guys coming. So right now, my task right now is to introduce the leader of the Profit Posse. All right. And we have the CEO of ERGJ Enterprises. Let me get it right. The CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, the leader of the Profit Posse. We don't call him the Godfather for nothing. Master sales consultant, financial educator, certified, by the way. He loves helping others get out of debt, get rich, and he has the best damn clapback ever to any motherfucker that disrespects him or his tribe. Want to know how to keep broke and stupid away? Link up with Mr. Regional himself, the Honorable Evan Jefferson today. Y'all welcome Evan Jefferson, the Godfather of Profit Posse. You like that Godfather?
Did she drop the Samuel L. Jackson on y'all? She dropped the Samuel L. Jackson on y'all. I'm trying to tell you, man, look at some hand claps in the chat for Triple P, your first time hosting our presentation tonight. Fantastic job. Get some hand claps in the chat for the HWIC, man. Mr. No Excuse himself, Mr. Donto Woods with the product of the day. And it's my task, since we're doing tasks now, it's my task to show you guys the money, all right? Show you guys the money. So if you could for me, brother Orlando, pull up the deck. We'll get right into that. Man, while you guys while we're waiting on that, guys, man, in the comments, we'll let us know where you connected from, right? And also who invited you, right? Put that in the comments. So where you connected from, what city, what state, and who you invited to. This opportunity that we're going to be talking about, be a virtual dispensary, gives you an opportunity to do business all over the country and in 26 other countries in the world. So this gives you the concept of changing your mind from going from local to global. We're talking about from local to global. So I want you to understand, before we get into anything, that you are not limited by your location. The only thing that's going to limit you from making the kind of money that you may desire is how you think. Let me say that again. You're not limited by your location. We got business partners in Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands, and we are all in Georgia and Florida and Tennessee, okay? So you're not limited by your location. You're only limited by your thinking. You unlimit your thinking, you unlimit your income. And that's what I'm gonna help you to do, okay? So if you're ready to see the money, you're ready to go through this thing, man, put in the console, show me the money. I need some Jerry Maguires up in here. Show me the money, show me the money. Who we got here? I need at least 10 of them before I even get started, man. Hey, Orlando, how you doing, brother? Thanks so much for doing that. So I've got to see how many show me the monies we got. I appreciate you, Triple P, just doing her thing. I appreciate you. That's what, okay, there go one. Okay, Mr. Michael McKeach and Mr. Simon. Major Silence is showing. Oh, there goes little Perry. He's showing up as well. Oh, there we go, Queen Will. That's 3. I'm counting. Oh, there goes number 4. Counting them down from the HWIC. Come on. Yes. Y'all taking too long. Got to get the fingers working. Come on now. Mr. Birch or Mr. Birch. There you go. That's 6. So, come on, Queen. You did it twice. Okay, that's 7 for Miss Lisa Puckett. Need 3 more to go. Mr. David, Mr. or Mrs. Damon. Thanks so much. There we go. That's 8. Who not participating? There you go, Lenise. I'm about to say, Lenise, I'm about to get on you now. But who's going to be the last one to get us going, man, here tonight? I don't want to take up too much. There you go, Nina. The superstar always coming in and clutch. Man, here's an opportunity to be a virtual dispensary owner with this company called CannaGlobe. Next slide. Tracy Bailey out of Memphis, Tennessee is in the house as well. Next slide for me, Brother Orlando. All right, here's the industry, guys, man. Rolling Stone is talking about, as we're talking about this legalization of cannabis across the country. You guys are seeing it, right? Let's not act like you're not seeing it. Let's be very, very clear that what we're seeing. We're seeing dispensaries being opened up across the country. We're seeing different states having laws put in place for them to be able to offer cannabis from a recreational, but more so from a medicinal standpoint. We're seeing smoke shops open up across the country. We're seeing gas stations that hold some of this stuff. So we know it's out there. We know people are getting paid from it. And we also know there's a huge demand. All the dispensaries stay packed. It's almost like a recession-proof thing, man, because when people get depressed, they get high, and when they're happy, they get high. So it doesn't really matter, all right? But again, it's not really about getting high. If you heard Danto, he was breaking down these different cannabinoids, these different potential benefits that you get from some of the over 200 products we have in our dispensary, which could also be in your dispensary as well, if you decide to get started and let's get this money together. But Rolling Stone says about this industry that it's growing at an unprecedented pace. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my bank account to grow. And I attach my bank account to other things that are growing. You don't want to attach it to things that are going out of business. You want to attach your money to things that are coming into business. And would you not say that this is an emerging market? Very similar to how there was a rush for oil, there was a rush for real estate, there's a rush to get this money in this industry. And the question is, how much of it will you go get? Next slide. CNBC calls it a new gold rush. We call it a new green rush because it's green and we can make some green. Next slide. Forbes says, man, they're looking at this market to be over $100 billion in the next 6 years, guys. Now, almost next 5, because we almost at the end of this one. Wall Street Journal, look what they say. It's a tremendous market. This is an industry that is allowing people to come in and start businesses that they otherwise might not have been able to start. We're going to talk to you about why Wall Street Journal says this, and we have a compelling business market. As you start talking about the market itself, guys, right now you see where we are. I'm an investor. I teach money. I teach people to understand you want to get in early. Get in and let that money come into you. You want to catch the wave. Everybody putting guys on catch the wave. You want to catch the wave of this financial explosion, this avalanche. You want it to just come crashing right down on your house, and you have a whole pile of money like Scrooge McDuck. Okay, so we're looking at, man, this is research saying, hey, here's where we're expecting this thing to grow. Matter of fact, cannabis itself, I did this research the other day. Cannabis itself is now the number 4 crop. The number 4 crop in the United States. It is beating out rice. You know what I'm saying? Like this is now a commodity. Right? They're not talking. I'm just saying, once you begin to look at it, you go, oh, wait a second. Right? So they're saying, man, over $100 billion in the next 6 years. How many of those billions, what percentage of those billions do you want to get? Even if you get 1% of a billion, my goodness, you're doing all right for yourself. Man, timing is everything. Catch the wave. Next slide. Why Google it, guys? Hey, man, we don't make any medical claims, guys. I know we might know a lot of people that get high. I'm from Decatur, Georgia. I just went to an alumni festival. Guess what they were doing at the barbecue? Getting high. But here's the deal. They're legalizing this legal stuff more so from the medicinal benefits. Here's some of the things that you're going to start to hear if you don't know already. You have cannabis nurses. They got these education programs for cannabis nurses. What does that tell you? Right? Start paying attention to what's going on here. Cannabis nurses, doctors are starting to accept this. I'm starting to hear about shroom therapy and psychedelic therapy, all this stuff that's taking place that they're looking to implement and bring into the fold. And guess what? Whenever there's a new market that opens up, people get flat out rich. Next slide. No, I'm sorry, next slide. So what you can do for your own research, let's go back one, is, hey, you see anything on the screen that you know, that you might be dealing with, or that you know that somebody else might be dealing with, just Google it. Just Google, say, you know, let's just Google OCD and cannabis and see what it says. See what the WebMD says. See what the doctor says, the doctor Google says. Do the same thing, say OCD and mushroom products. See what it says. And you're going to start to be as amazed as in awe as I am about these plants that come from God that are made to heal people. And we know they have been made to heal people way before they said they were illegal. It's been since the beginning of time. Would you not agree? Would you not agree that the same day that he made peppermint, the same day that he made rosemary, the same day that he made lavender was the same day he made cannabis? I think so. And when he got through making all that stuff, what did he say? It's good. All right, so everybody put down, so it's good. Next slide. So we're here to shift the stigma, guys. They're beginning to open it up. They said the same way they did with alcohol. They made it illegal for a while, and then the people kept pressing. Now we want this alcohol, we want this booze, we want these spirits, and now you got alcohol stores on every corner. Well, guess what? You're starting to see smoke shops on every corner. Same thing. But we have an endocannabinoid system, which you may not have heard about. Guys, I did not hear about it. I heard about the nervous system, the circulatory system, the respiratory system, muscular system. But this is another system in our bodies that responds favorably to cannabinoids. And the cannabis plant has over 130 plus cannabinoids in it. Now, you and I probably only know about one, and that's going to be THC, the psychoactive effect of that one cannabinoid. But remember, I said over 130 plus other cannabinoids. Now, you might have heard another one called CBD. So that's been released recently, probably within the last 5 to 10 years. CBD is for pain relief. All right, so you now start to see these different cannabinoids and different letters coming up. And like, what is that? What is that? Delta 8, Delta 9, all that stuff. We're going to teach you all that stuff when you get into business, because your very first training is going to be about the products, the profit, and also compliance. You get that free. The day that you schedule it, we're gonna train you on all that stuff that you need to know. But you have CB1 and CB2 receptors in your body, and your brain, your skin, your liver, your pancreas, your immune system. They have positive responses to cannabinoids in your body and also in some pets. Next slide. So we're to shift the stigma, guys. Show people, man, what's really going on. Talk about the company. The company is CannaGlobe. It's an industry award-leading company. Been out since 2018. That is the main company. They were out doing some white labeling for all the West Coast things back then. Then COVID hit. The CEO of CannaGlobe, who also actually became a millionaire in this type of business opportunity, he said, let's go direct sales. And they added that in 2020 because all the dispensaries, they weren't having people come in. Y'all remember that, right? But he still said, we're going to stay in business. So now he made the opportunity available to you and I, people like us, in order to continue to expand the business. He's a CEO who also has already built $2 billion companies. We're helping him to build a third. And they start messing around with me with the stuff we got with technology. It's going to be $1 trillion company. Again, how much of that would you like to be a part of? When you get to participate in the building of $1 billion company and participate in the profits. We're talking about a company that's won an award in 2019 for Best Holistic CBD Beauty Line. 2020 won the award for Best Made in the United States hemp-derived products. In 2021, won the award for Best Hemp Products Provider, and last year won the award for Nutraceutical Company of the Year. We're talking about an award-winning company. You may not have heard about it because you ain't in this space, but now you have an opportunity. We're inviting you into this space to get this money. Next slide. Get the green with the green. New Amazon is what we're calling this, guys, the Amazon of cannabis. Now, here's the interesting thing. Unheard of in this type of business model where you get an opportunity to actually win your own brand in the dispensary. So I want you to think about this for just a second. I want you to think about you have created whatever product that you didn't have to pay for, that you didn't have to do the manufacturing, that you didn't have to do the production, that you didn't have to do the design. All you had to do is perform and you win it. And then that product that you create, that you say, here's what I want my logo and stuff on, goes into the dispensary of over 15,000 distributors. And every time that product gets sold, your last name stands up. We're talking about generational wealth. Again, a bona fide product with a QR code and all that stuff. Every time that product gets sold, your last name stands up. Matter of fact, I was just watching the Olympics. This guy, I forgot his name already, but he was so gung-ho on winning. He gave it his all, and he pulled it out and won the 200-meter, whatever that was. I forgot his name. Somebody write his name in the comments below. But you saw him going hard in the paint. Here's my question. When the last time somebody saw you go hard in the paint? When's the last time somebody saw you go for the gold in your own life? We're clapping because all the Olympians, they're all going for gold. You look in our community, and it's about 2 of us going for gold. Yikes. That's why they call me the Godfather, by the way. But anyway, here's how you can win your own brand, man. Be one of the first 10 internationals in this company. Guess what? We don't have any right now. Be one of the first 5 nationals. Guess what? We only got 3 right now. Still a young company, up and coming. Or you win a promo. We're right now in the midst of a new promo where someone gets a chance to win their own brand. And you'll see some of the brands that's already been created. And every time that product gets sold, you're going to make a percentage of the company-wide revenue, which means that you didn't sell it yourself. It got sold and you got paid. Hey, everybody put got sold, get paid. Y'all like that, though. It got sold. I don't know who sold it. I don't know where it got sold, but I know it got sold, and I know I seen something in my bank account said I got paid. I like getting paid, don't know where the money come from. Sometimes it just seems to happen when you start participating in unlimited residual passive income opportunities. Next slide. So you can actually be the brand. Next slide. Here's what this looks like, guys. A guy named Reggie Franklin, the first person to say yes to this opportunity out of Hearst, Texas. He won his own brand. He became the first national. He got his brand, won another contest, and put out another product. His brand is Sidekicks. Next slide. His brand is the Sidekicks. It's a low dosage, a piece of candy with a little bit of stress relief, Mary Jane on it. And he said, hey, he didn't want nobody to really get super high, just wanted them to feel light. That's what he came out. You see that face? That's his brand, his logo, all that good stuff. Next slide. There's another person, I named her Christabel Goldman. Now, this sister won a promo. She's still in area, by the way. She won in November of last year. It came out. She's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It was launched on April 20th when we did an official launch of the company called Inner Joy. So this is Christabel's concoction. She came up with it, her creation, but the company paid for all of the stuff that you see, the design, the production, and all that good stuff. And that Goldman's last name has been standing up ever since. Next slide. Not only Christabel, not only Mr. Reggie Frank, Eric Carter, my mentor, out of Fort Worth, Texas. This is the Brothers National VDO. He just turned national in April when we did our launch, and he won his brand. He came out with the RSO, the Rick Simpson oil. Uncle Easy is what we call him, CBD syringe. This product here is the most expensive product in the dispensary, and it's the most sold product in the dispensary. It's said to help with all of the chronic issues that people might be dealing with. Next slide. Paula and Chris Oakman, this couple out of Eupora, Mississippi, they're regional VDOs. They won their brand, which came out in April last year. They came out with the Golden Gift Turmeric. All right, so this is a tincture, broad spectrum tincture. Doesn't have any THC, but it does have CBD. That's why it's broad spectrum. And it has, the turmeric in it as well. This is going to help with interior inflammation, things like that. Next slide. Keith Williams out of Dallas, Texas. This brother is the third national. He won his brand. He decided he wanted to come out with something to be able to help people manage their weight. So here's what Keith Williams came out. This thing called Define You, Motion Weight Management. It's a drink mix. This now is in our dispensary. It's probably, I would say, probably the second most sold product in the dispensary right now because everybody was trying to get fine for the summertime. And now they had something from our dispensary to be able to help them. Nico Wood Hudson out of Waldorf, Maryland. Her and Christabel were going neck and neck to get that dispensary. They almost killed themselves, but they was going for gold. And I saw with my own eyes what it looks like when you want something, when you go for it. And she came out with the Empress brand. This is an Empress. This is a gummy, a mini gummy rock that has sea moss and ashwagandha in it. It's peach flavor, man. The Empress is doing her thing up in Waldorf in the DMV area. Next slide. Heather Dodd as well. She won with Nika and with Christabel. She's out of Louisville, Tennessee, a regional. She won her brand. She came out with the Vitality. This is a night and day gummy pack. Or slay all day, get you a booster energy, sleep all night. Help you to sleep. So if your delivery method is preferably like candy or something like that, this is gonna be something that you might want to try to help you get the energy going in the day and get you to sleep at night. All right, next slide. Now we have some other brands that just were announced who won their brand. Nate Garrett out of Ohio. I think he's in Florida now. He's got a CannaGlobe coming out. He's releasing that. That should be released soon. Mark Wolf. He has, I don't know what Mark Wolf created. He's got something, but that's going to be coming out as well. We didn't get all the particulars on Mark Wolf, but they just won, and we have a new brand winner who was just announced like 2 weeks ago. Her name is Tammy Faye Moreland. You might know that last name, right? But she's an ex-wife of Jazzy Faye, but she's in our business, and she won her own brand, so it'll be interesting to see what she comes out with. But all of those brands are up here with our celebrity brands. Snoop Dogg's got his dog pounds in our dispensary. Cheech and Chong, they're in our dispensary with their CBD cigs. So we have those in our dispensary. Rick Ross, his brand is in our dispensary as well. He has your hemp hop cig as well. And then we have some celebrity influencers who have put their products in our dispensary. Dan Bilzerian has 33 million followers. He's an influencer. He has the Ignite brand. Holly Barker, she's a fitness model. She has a Happy Snacks brand, their edibles. And Scotty Huss, he's a hip hop artist. He has the pre-rolls, the biscotti. So all of those different brands are in our dispensary and being distributed or sold by over 15,000 distributors or VDOs, which you can choose to be today. Here's some of the products that you've seen. Those products plus the Almita Muscaria vape. We have over 200 premium plant-based products to get 100% get immediate impact. We have technology that helps to do that, but you have pre-rolls, you have flour, drinks, seasonings, candy, chocolate, fudge. Whoever invites you is we're gonna take a look at as many products as we can while you're here, but they'll make sure that you get a chance to see everything in the dispensary, so you'll know what's going to be in your dispensary when you start today. Next slide. Nanotechnology. Now, this is where we beat the competition now as it relates to the legal stuff. So we shrink our molecules so that they can penetrate the skin so that people can get the effect that they're looking for as quickly as possible, typically within 2 to 5 minutes instead of 2 to 5 hours. Next slide. All of our products are water soluble. We understand that body is 70% water, so we're going to make our products to work with the body to get into the bloodstream to get you the effect that you're looking for as quickly as possible, typically 2 to 5 minutes, where our competition takes 2 to 5 hours. Next slide. How's it legal? I'm so glad you asked. This is what I've been waiting on. How is it legal? Well, back in 2018, there was a man that was president. Y'all call him the Orange Man. He signed a bill in 2018 called the Farm Bill, which defined hemp. Everybody put in console hemp. Defined hemp as cannabis. So hemp is cannabis with the THC concentration of less than 0.3% by dry weight. So it's a low dosage THC in hemp, right? And that allows us that took the products that are now in this new classification off of the controlled substances list. Right? Our products are hemp derived. Our products are under the 0.3 weight dry compliance. And we also provide a third-party certificate of analysis that gets you through TSA, get you to the other side of the country, because what you have is 100% legal. Next slide. Here's our certified lab. So those products, before they're be able to be used or bought, whatever, they go through the testing phase. And then it goes to a DEA certified lab. DEA stands for Drug Enforcement Authority, right? And all of the products going to have a QR code that can be scanned, and you can see it on your phone, and you can go through it yourself. Any contaminants, any molds, any pesticides, and what's the makeup of the cannabinoids within it? Now, if it doesn't have cannabinoids, it doesn't need a certificate of analysis because none of that stuff needs to be checked. But I'm just saying, you do have this. Now, this is what gets us into the space of the medical space. Here's why we have a lot of cannabis nurses, we have a lot of doctors in our business because this right here makes a difference for them, right? That lets them know exactly what it is, what they're dealing with, or whatever the case may be. Next slide. So drug enforcement is a certified lab. Man, we're in 26 other countries, guys, all across the United States, right? We drop ship. It's an e-commerce drop ship business model going right to people's front door when they order from your website. Next slide. Here's the opportunity, guys. Here's the money, man. It's an opportunity to become a virtual dispensary owner. Everybody put console VDO, a virtual dispensary owner. Keyword virtual. You're not limited by your location. I can show you how to meet people all over the world. How did I meet Triple P? How did I meet Orlando? How did I meet Cache, who's in Ohio? How did I meet Mr. Michael McKeecher, who's in Florida? I didn't drive all the way over there, I can tell you that. No hassles, no experience, no storefront necessary, no inventory. You don't have to have that. No license, no apologies. It's 100% legal. Let's hit this green. Next slide. Here are the two options to get started, guys. You come in as a video. It's a one-time $2.99. That's your setup fee. You're going to get products within that setup fee. You're going to unlock the ability to have your dispensary, and you unlock unlimited levels of income available to you, and you get trained. For $300 more, you come in and get all the money. Everybody putting console, all the money. This is going to unlock one additional stream of income where you get trained to train. So you get paid as a trainer. That's $5.99 one time and $25 a month to maintain your dispensary. Can you imagine? I just want you to think about this for what I just said. Exchanging $25 a month for the opportunity to generate unlimited residual passive income. What I just said was, would you be willing to exchange 2 cups of coffee a month for the opportunity to generate unlimited residual passive income? Now, I know we do a lot of stuff with our money. It typically doesn't lead us to making more money. And now you have an opportunity to change that with a team and with someone who can teach you about money. Would you be willing to exchange $25 a month? I'm sorry, let's go $5 a week for the opportunity to make as much money as your performance would show. See, in all labor, there's profit. So it does take some work, but the harvest is plenty. It's just that the laborers are few. Are you ready to go to work to get this money? Next slide. So here's what it looks like, man. Here's how the compensation plan works. Here's how you get paid, all right? It's simple. Everybody put in console simple. It's simple. We do 2 things. We sell, we find customers, we find business partners. We sell dispensaries and we share products. Matter of fact, if you make it to the end of this, we're gonna give you an opportunity to win some products as well, so you can try them yourself and you can speak on them yourself. We're gonna give you an opportunity to do that. You're gonna share your link, right? E-commerce. You're gonna have an e-commerce link. The same way that you would send people to Amazon or eBay or Walmart.com or wherever it is that people go to buy, guess what? Now they can buy from you. You just need to let them know that you're in business. They ain't bought from you before because y'all some secret agent entrepreneur. I don't know why you don't tell everybody that you in business when you get in business. We can share products. We just added this about 3 months ago, where now we have these sample products. We got 15 different products right now. I hope they make it about 20, 25 soon, where you can introduce these products into your local network or whatever that is, right? Up top, we have those Giggles watermelon gummies. Start with some candy. Giggles is another brand of great tarts. And so instead of a gummy, you got a tart. That's right. You saw the branded from Reggie Franklin, the Sidekicks. You see the 2 brands from Holly Barker, the Happy Stacks, the strawberry gum and blue raspberry tart. Then we start moving to some non-THC things. Understand this. You have the option when you get started to choose whether you want to go heavy on the THC or on the non-THC. You do not have to sell THC if you don't want to. There's a whole bunch of people that drink coffee. Coffee is the #1 drink in the world, the #1 beverage drunk in the world. And guess what? We got mushroom coffee. So you can decide what you want to focus on, but don't be the person to say, well, I don't drink coffee, so I don't think I want to, I don't want to own a Starbucks. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Oh, I got an electric car, so let me not open up a gas station. Come on now. Come on now. You do not have to be a doctor to own the hospital. You do understand that, right? Okay. All right. So we got the reishi, we got the lion's mane in the orange. It's a lion mane capsule to help you to boost your energy, get in a good mood. We got your light blue, that's the reishi capsule, help you to decompress, deal with stress, anxiety, PTSD, things like that. We have these are mushroom products, non-THC. You have your saga mushroom in the purple and the dark blue. That's going to help you to go to sleep. Do not disturb, what we call it. Then in the red pack, we have a capsule and a gummy. That's the Amanita muscaria. That is the magic mushroom. That's the same mushroom that was explained to you earlier with the Amanita muscaria vape. Helps with brain power. It puts the super on you. Everybody putting on so super. It puts the super on you to help you with creativity, your confidence, your productivity. It's the magic mushroom. And now we have it available in different delivery methods. Over to the right next to that. Now, this product here has THC in it. This is the shroom flower in the purple. This is a combination of pretty much everything in the dispensary. It's got a 14 mushroom blend. It's got CBD for pain relief. It's got THC for stress relief. This is going to help to get you into balance. We call it, it's called mindset. We call it get your mind right. Everybody put guys, get your mind right. We want to help you get your mind right. Good Lord said, I'm not giving you the spirit of fear. I'll give you the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Get your mind right. That's how you're going to get to the money, by the way. A lot of the reason why you're not making the kind of money that you might want to make because you ain't got your mind right yet. It's not something that you pursue. It's something that you attract. Oh, let me not. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going a little too far. Let me reel up. They ain't coming to training yet. They ain't came to training yet, man. We got that green pack. That's going to be a focus gummy, lion's mane as well, and then the confidence gummy right next to it, guys. I believe that if you would focus, you master procrastination. You get that focus going. And I believe if you master self-doubt, in other words, you boost your confidence, start believing in yourself, start believing what God told you to do, whatever that is, and you go do it, I truly believe you'd already be rich. And we got them in the pack. You get the focus and you get the confidence, you go take over the world. Then we got the black pack. That's going to be your energy pack. That's going to be Olympic grade product to bring energy. Put down the Monster, put down the 5 Hour, put down the Red Bull. Take that, get the energy you need to complete your physical activity. Over to the right, next to that, in a little chapstick looking thing, that's actually a 10,000 milligram pain balm to help you relieve pain in your body immediately. My mom uses this pain balm for her neuropathy. She was in a coma for 8 months. She got out of the hospital, wasn't the same. Still having pain, still having issues 3 years later. But she orders that religiously to help her deal with that pain or to manage that pain. And I know as we get older, most people are dealing with some pain. You can literally sell that one product and get rich. You can just focus on solving the pain problem and you can get rich. I'm telling you, it's really that simple. You focus on something that people start like, I know where to get it from. And then we have a little pre-rolls for people that want to blow it in the wind. We do have it available as well for those that still are smokers. Next slide. So you say these products, I sell these products. Host a party. We have fun building a fortune in the Profit Posse. We profit first, we ask questions later, and we party all the time. We came to Memphis, Tennessee. Had a pizza party there, had a movie night there. We did some other stuff while we were there. We coming to Atlanta. We going all across the country. So I don't know where you are because I ain't read all the comments yet. But we're probably coming to a city near you. And when we come to that city, we coming to take over. Just that simple. Now we're starting to move into another season, right? Still hot, so you can still do pool parties and stuff like that. We're going to start moving to a little bit more sophisticated stuff. But in the comments, well, what kind of party would you throw? What kind of party would you throw to launch your virtual dispensary business? I got to get, let me see. Hey, maybe make sure you get some notes. There's going to be some good ideas coming out now. What kind of party would you throw to represent your virtual dispensary launch, Mr. Townsend? How about you, Carlos Goodwin? How about you, Chris Christine? What kind of party are you throwing, Miss Danny Ray? What about you, Mr. Birch? What about you, Miss Thompson, Mr. Carmichael, Miss Steen, Miss Puckett? What kind of party? I'm seeing how creative you are, because creativity brings the cash flow. Mrs. Jenkins, Mrs. Michelle Jenkins, what kind of party are you throwing to launch your virtual dispensary business? Miss Prentice, how about yourself? Miss Regina Simmons, come on now, lay it down on me. I'm trying to come to Ray's Boom Boom Room. Somebody open up Ray's Boom Boom Room, okay? Man, here's what it looks like, man. You want to get qualified. As a qualified video, you would pay your pack, whatever you're going to do, $2.99, $5.99, get started. I started at $2.99. Back when I got started, it was $4.20, but I started there, and then I paid the difference of the upgrade. I let my profits pay for the upgrade. So that's a good strategy to do. It took me about 2 months to do that. But you pay that. That's your one time. Let's go back, Orlando. Pay that one time. Then you have your $25 dispensary fee, and then $100 needs to be spent in your dispensary, either by yourself or by a customer. Now, when you get your account set up, the company is going to offer you an outstanding deal where you get up to $300 worth of products for $100. Now, what we need to do, Ms. Steen, one day we're going to do a breakdown of how much money you can make from that $300 pack. I ain't did that yet. That's coming up. Because if you're getting 30 capsules and 30 capsules and 30 I already know it's about $900. That's 30 times 10 times 3. So at any rate, but we'll come back to that. But that unlocks you to your mentor bonus, leadership bonus, check matching bonuses. This unlocks the unlimited residual income through the lens of this thing called leverage. Leverage is where the wealthy people live, where they're not making money from clocking in. They're not making money from their efforts. They're making money from other people's efforts. And if you want to get to the land of the you want to get to the wealthy place. You want to get to the land flowing with milk and honey. You get to a space where you begin to make money not from your own efforts, passively, portfolio-wise, whatever the case may be. And we got those opportunities, or an opportunity like that right here, right now. Next slide. So you come and get qualified. Now, here's what this looks like. Now you got your dispensary open. You're starting to let people test your products, try your products. They're starting to buy your products. And some people are like, man, how did you get started in that? How's that legal? All that good stuff. You're going to be like, I'm so glad you asked. I've been waiting on you to ask. And then when they ask you, just introduce them, let them know what you got going on. Introduce them to somebody like myself. We go through and break all this stuff down the same way we're breaking down to you. And when they decide to get started, guess what? You get paid $100. $100. You do that out, and you can do that out to 12 times before you promote yourself. Now, when you get promoted, which is what Miss Steen is on her way, when she gets promoted, now it gets a little bit more fun. Next slide. So now you promote yourself. So I don't know if you can go to your job right now and promote yourself, but in some place like this, you could. You promote yourself to this place called Area. Now what happens is you have unlocked leverage. When Ms. Steen is out there and sharing her information, and somebody says, man, I want to know about that, and they get started, guess what? Ms. Steen now is not going to pay just $100. They're going to be paid an additional $75. That's part of her leadership bonus. So it's going to be $175 when they sign up. Now, when that person signs up, let's just say it's Cachet Gray, and Cachet finds someone. Well, here's what happens. Cachet is going to get paid that $100 because that was a sign up, the mentor bonus, and Ms. Steen is going to get paid $75. Ms. Steen didn't sign that person up. Ms. Steen may not even know that person, but that person got signed up through her, through Cachet, and through her, she got paid the leadership bonus until Cachet gets her 12 and gets to leadership. And that can happen unlimited time, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, to unlimited levels. Can you imagine waking up to $75, $150, $225, $500, whatever the case, $450, and all you did was go to sleep and wake up? These are the things that can happen when you unlimit your thinking first, to then unlimit your income and take advantage of an unlimited residual passive income opportunity. Next slide. That's just the leadership bonus. But let's just say we're talking about, we got a 20% check master bonus. You get the regional, you help other people get the regional, but you got to get the area first. Next slide. Now we start looking at the customer side. So now Ms. Steen is out there. She's introducing her products. They go to her store to buy. She's an area now. Now, when they go buy from her store, she's going to make 18% of that, any sale that comes through her directly. But remember, she found Cachet. Cachet wanted to try first, so she tried a couple products. Ms. Steen made 18%. Then Cachet said, sign me up. When she signed up, Ms. Steen made $175. And then Cachet went and found a customer. Check this out. When Cachet finds her customer, when that customer buys from Cachet, Cachet is going to get paid 15% of that sale. Ms. Steen is going to get paid 3%. Now, I know you might not be thinking 3% is a lot, but check this out. Remember I said unlimited levels. Everybody putting console unlimited. So now, as this thing grows and find more customers all throughout these different webs or whatever the case may be, each one of them that buys through the organization, Ms. Steen is going to make 3% out of each one of them. So I have over 400 people in my organization. And I make 3%, 3%. 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3% every time. Whether it's 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, because It's a e-commerce dropship business. People can shop whenever they want. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You see, and then it just grows and grows from there, and we're just getting started. Next slide. Woo, here's what it looks like, guys. As I said, in the green space, that's the area. That's the most important place to get to. Once you get there, I can help you get the regional. Got to help you get the area first so you can unlock that leverage and you just start doing operating this thing that I call sleep money. You go to bed broke, you wake up rich. It just happens, okay? I'm just saying, but that can happen. Now, y'all heard me say 400. I started on June 13th of last year. I was at 400 by June 13th of this year. So if I have done it, not that I could do it, I did do it. I have learned something to teach you how to do it as well. But you know what that requires? That requires someone that comes in that's teachable, has the right attitude, and will simply follow the system. That will not fail if you follow the system. But you know what happens? People come in and say, "Nah, I know what I'm doing." Okay. Let me know how that works out for you. Then when they realize, oh, it's a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, we still here. You ready to, you want, not yet? Okay, go back out there. Your prodigal son. Then they come back, we throw a feast for you. Ready? Okay, let's have some fun. Now let's get this money. So you can do it whenever you want it, whenever you want to follow the system. It's totally fine with us. We're going to keep getting it. Y'all going to keep seeing my name on the list. Y'all going to see me as one of the all-time top income earners with this company in just a year. And I can show y'all how to get to the money as well because my mind is open to money consciousness. That's the only difference. I think about money, I attract the money, and I got a good thing I'm going to do with it as it comes in. Next slide. We got some upcoming events. We just had our event in Maryland. That just happened. Next slide. In DMV, that's when Tammy Faye won her brand. September next month, will be a women's retreat in Horseshoe Bay, Texas. Again, we have fun all the time. Next slide. In Puerto Rico, we're going to in October. So right after September, October, I'm still thinking if I'm gonna get to Puerto Rico, but there's an incentive to get to Puerto Rico. No one won that. Next slide. So they have a new incentive now as well. Next slide. And then we're going to be going to Orlando in January. So right now, the incentive to win your promo is 300. You get 300 qualified videos in your organization by, I want to say November 1st, something like that. I think that's what it is. And you'll win your own brand. All right? So here's the deal, guys. I have explained the money opportunity as well. Let's go back. What we do is we help transform people into wealthy, healthy, happy people. It's decision time, guys. You've seen your information. Do your research as you see fit. But where do you see yourself starting? Option 1 or option 2? If you're a guest, give me a number down in the comments below. Now, here's the deal. As I said, we do have free samples for you guys that are still here. So we want to make sure you get back with the person who invited you so you can let them know what you're looking for, what you would like to try. They're going to get you the link to their samples page so you can take a look at all the 15 samples, walk through them, discuss, figure it out, and then get back with them so we can get your samples out to you. But there's something you got to do first, okay? Something you got to do first. We're not done yet. So if you got to go right now, you don't want no free samples, feel free to leave. That's the presentation. But we have fun here. So in order for you to get your free sample, you're going to have to participate in our I'll show you in just a second. I can't tell you. I'll show you in just a second. But I want to turn it back over to Miss Triple P. What I will say, if you're going to participate in our, you want that free sample, you're going to need your camera on. Need your camera. Back to you, Miss Triple P. Oh, I got to unmute you. 1 second. Let me find you. There you go.
All right. Thank you, everybody. How did you guys like the presentation? Drop those emojis in